shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our fools. The Christ is meant for we will when man was thine, return the shred of peace. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, Fatherland, please give us hope and faith. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Seeing abroad will come a privilege. The waving stone of which never is the fleet shall not rescue of life of liberty.
Mommy, don't cry, Daddy. Hello, Biafra, hello, Biafra. Now we be the Biafra. Hello, Biafra, hello, Biafra. Onyeibe Biafra. Hello, Biafra, hello, Biafra. Now we be the Biafra. Hello, Biafra, hello, Biafra. Onyeibe Biafra. Hello, Biafra, hello, Biafra. Freedom is here. Hello, Biafra, hello, Biafra. Onyeibe Biafra. Freedom, freedom is here. Is hey. Yeah. Hey, Papa God, I want to thank you for this beautiful thing what you did do for us. Finally, Biafra is here. So make you never give up. I know, yes, they killed us many years back. I know, yes, they try to pull us down, but this kind of work this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Now everything done better. Now thank you for the good things. See everything done better. We're living fine. It makes me cry when I see my brothers being killed. Nigerian soldiers keep on killing us because we said for freedom.
For 28 years, and it is still counting. In these 28 years, they control practically everything in Nigeria. They control the oil wells. They control the military. They control the resources. They are in charge of policy making. The Northerners for 28 years, and it is still counting. Don't forget our topic is on whose interest does Nigeria exist? And then you are a Biafran. You have a northern friend, or your sister or your father, somebody have Hausa children or Yoruba children or Fulani children. And then they talk to you and said, you see, we are one. We are not arguing it. We are one, but we are not one. That is one of the reasons why the unity of Nigeria is always on contact protection. Nigeria remains the only country in the world when they have to put one to present to the world a false unity. One Nigeria, our one Nigeria, innegotiable one Nigeria, Nigeria, one Nigeria. Have you heard of one Ghana? Have you heard of one South Africa, one America, one USA, one Japan, one China? Only in Nigeria, you continue hearing the word till it sinks into your head, so you believe it's one. And all this while, the Hausa Fulani developed their land. They decide who live and who die. They decide who is to be conquered and who is to allowed to roam freely. They develop a city for themselves, which is Abuja. They have international airport, even though they don't have sea. They made dry dock for themselves. They have monorail everywhere. And they still without being queried. They have the backing of the Britain because they're actually doing the devil's work. And so, my brother, if you are Hausa Fulani, you simply don't have reason why Nigeria should not exist. Nigeria is yielding fruit for them. We have oil in Biafra land. But Dangote is going to build a refinery that will be run by the oil in our land. But yet we don't have good road. They are the one who is bringing in coronavirus into Nigeria. But we are the one who are going to suffer for it. And so, on whose interest is Nigeria existing? And so, when you look at them, Nigeria is bearing fruit for them. They will never cut Nigeria down. Some of them collected money from Big Gate. Some of them collected money from China. They horribly made an attempt to pass a bill into motion. Bill for compulsory vaccination. You must be poisoned. But of course, we remain grateful to IPOB. Because if we didn't raise alarm, by now all of you will be guinea pig in the lab. But the law of karma will catch up with all of them. 28 years of being in power, they have sustained that position by the blood of our people. On whose interest does Nigeria truly exist? We go on to the third group in Nigeria, the Yorubas. Out of the 59 years, remember, Hausa Fulani have ruled 28. Yoruba have ruled 24 years. Only 2 Yoruba persons ruled Nigeria for 24 years. 2 Yoruba ruled Nigeria for 24 years. They hold power. And so without Buhari, Yoruba was even ruling Nigeria more than Hausa Fulani. It is this late Buhari now because they are sharing it 50-50. And maybe at the end of 2023, if Biafra has not come, Yoruba will be president. All of us are shouting because they are sharing it 50-50. Hausa have ruled 28 years. Yoruba have ruled 24 years later already. And so after 2 years later, that will make it 30 years for Hausa Fulani, Yoruba will rule another 8 years, and then it will become 32 years. And then if we continue, they begin to change it. And in these 24 years, Yoruba develop Lagos for themselves. Yoruba have access to seaport, international seaport for themselves. Yoruba were able to build companies and industry with the aid and support and the resources stolen from Biafra land. Yoruba have monorail. Of course, the refinery Dangote is building, one will be sited in Lagos and another sited in, only God knows, not. Yoruba are well paid. They produce Obasanjo. We all know how many years Obasanjo ruled as a military dictatorship. And then he pulled his garment, his jacket rather, and ruled almost the same number of years as a civilian. And then you have another of their brother, Alex Sheniko. But yet you can call him interim Nigerian president. He ruled for 3 months. And almost all the police DPO in Biafra land, all of them are Yoruba. And when I see it back, some people say, oh, let Yoruba. These people don't have any reason why they should call for the breakup of Nigeria. I challenge you, if you are a Biafran, you growed in Biafra land. Have you seen our Hausa man lock up in any police station? Have you seen Yoruba man? You arrest Yoruba man today, tomorrow. In fact, that minute is out. Because every police station in Biafra land, Yorubas are the DPO. It's their own percentage. They own 10%. They divide it among themselves. And so who is standing to benefit from Nigeria? And then you look at the fourth group, the Biafrans. Biafrans has ruled Nigeria for only 6 years. And that 6 years is good luck, Eberi Jonathan. When Yaradua died, having spent 2 years in office, they had no choice because they couldn't perfect the robot before a wonderful Igbo woman who was at the helm of affair raised the alarm. They couldn't hide it. Yoruba is at the helm of affair. Osibanjo should have told them that the man in Aso Rock is imposter. Osibanjo will not do that because they cannot afford to lose their own percentage. But this Igbo woman spoke up and said, I will not lie to Nigeria. They poisoned her at the end of the day. I don't know why I always forget her name. The woman raised the alarm and said, I cannot lie to Nigeria. Yaradua is dead and Nigerians have the right to know. She was poisoned. And so good luck ruled 2 years. The remaining left of Fulani man on the expense of the blood of Igbo woman. And then the next year, he contested. And our people was happy. At least we had the privilege to come to the corridor of power. Do not forget we own the resources that fuel Britain, that fuel Yoruba land, Hausa land. It's our resources. And then what happened at the end of the day? Good luck won the election. The only free and fair election. A lot of people has not involved themselves in election. But some did because of good luck Eberi Jonathan. All my life, I have never voted because I know it doesn't count. But even the voting for good luck to retain office, before Barack Obama, former president of America, chased good luck out of office, I went to get a PVC. But do you know why? They didn't give me that PVC. They told me that the computer that captured me could not deliver my own PVC. I should come after the election. Majority of Biafrans were disenfranchised. But we give it to them. Biafran ruled for 6 years. That 6 years, the president, good luck Eberi Jonathan, there is no road linking to his community. They don't have toilet, no drinking water. But he built house for Alamajiri because he was at gunpoint. I'm not blaming him. I understand perfectly well what he was up against. But I say, may God bless all the people who helped him to remain there and come back alive after 6 years. But their eyes are still on him. And so you see, out of the 59 years, Yoruba and Hausa Fulani have almost equal share. What about Biafra? Oh, I know what you are thinking. Yes, Igbo man was the first president. Military president. Yes, that is true. Agun Yoronsi. Yes, I remember. You see, when they talk about Chukuma Nzogo, when they talk about people like Agun Yoronsi, when you talk about people like Nnamdi Azikiwe, these three Igbo men walk close to the corridor of power in Nigeria. But do you know that the history of Chukuma Nzogo and Agun Yoronsi is about approximately 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, from January to May. Or is it from January to July? The same year, 1966. The same year. 1 week there is coup. Another week there is counter coup by Moritola Mohammed. Another week they killed Agun Yoronsi. Another week Gowon took over power. So in less than 3 months, Agun Yoronsi ruled Nigeria. I heard somebody who was saying that Agun Yoronsi was the one who made the Nigerian to remain as a military or unitary system of government. But how could he have made any change in less than 3 months? But you will not know. So as a Biafra who is ignorant, they are talking about people who rule Nigeria. He said, yes, we have Alex Ekweme. We cannot talk. We have Chukuma Nzogo. How many days? We have Agun Yoronsi. How many months? And now I ask a simple question. Of whose interest does Nigeria exist? Biafrans across the globe. We do not have international airport. The way I'm looking at the international airport in Port Harcourt, it looks to me that it belongs to China people because it is built by China people. They did not hire any labor, but only few community people from Ipob, a community called Ipob, part of the community that owns that land. And I know why they hired those few people as security is to become their eye in that community. They are the one who bring in everybody. They live there opposite the international airport. So when we talk about China taking over our land, they are there already. But of course, international airport of Port Harcourt did not exist for any Rivers man or any Biafra man. Considering the fact that Dangote's son, Atiku's son, inclusive of Atiku, in fact, Atiku's son come to Port Harcourt 5 times every week. He don't stay in Port Harcourt. In the morning, wherever he's coming from, plane drop him. In the evening, they take him back. When they run Intel, because they own Prudeco, because they own Petrochemical, because they own Mechano Generator, among others. Atiku's son is always 5 times every week coming to Port Harcourt. Are we talking about Shell, another company? So the international airport, only one in Biafra land, serve the purpose of Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, and British government, the owner of the oil company. And so of whose interest does all these things exist? I hope they have finished Enugu airport. We are bordered with Atlantic Ocean. All the way from Delta State. All the way from Biafra land inside Ondo. We have a Job family in Ondo, we know that. Down to Akwa Ibom, they border with the Atlantic Ocean. We are forbidden from having our seaport. Our leader said something. When Yoruba flag off for Motekon, somebody, Babangida, once said that when they are beating drum of war, he wake up, he see Yoruba. With the Yoruba blood running inside him, he said he will go back to sleep. And so when Yoruba come, it's our Omotekon, they have used drone. Some of our people who cannot reason deeper said, hey, Yoruba is Somidebo. In as much I cannot agree with Ohaneze Ndigbo. The most hopeless Ohaneze Ndigbo is better than the best of every Yoruba that have walked on this earth. Oh, Amotekun is here. Yes, we agree. They are here. Where are they? According to our leader. Fulani just say, this Omotekun now, we go open international airport for Biafra land. If we not continue this Omotekun, we go open their seaport. Of course, you understand what that means. Yoruba say, we understand, but it look like you are threatening our 10%. They know they will lose woefully if we are allowed to be freed. And so they are going to work very hard to make sure we are not free. They go extents to keep us down. But first thing first, for us to be free, you must understand that Nigeria is a cage that is meant to destroy us as a people. And then everything we have, we must put it together and fight to make sure we are not destroyed. When you look at the Biafra land, couples of useless quarrel everywhere, useless backbiting everywhere. Some people think it's normal. It's not normal. It is called Ikbelo normal. Yoruba use juju, tumble all of on our head on our no get sense. On our day Yoruba church, they jump up and down. Amen, amen, amen. No look what Jesus, amen. On our no get sense. But of course, I'm not going to go far further than this. Nigeria does not bear fruit for us. What do we do with Nigeria? Thank God for some of the governors that are working and trying to checkmate Corona business. By now, we are all gone as a people. They want to poison us. And I beg you, Biafran, anywhere you are, do not buy nose mask from any chemist or anywhere. Go and form your own nose mask. Cut your wrapper and do old mask. Because they are going to poison many of you. Do not let them give you any injection. As a medical doctor, you know. Our father knew this. Any medication you take through injection will overrun your body metabolism. Do not allow them to vaccinate you. You may not agree because the voice of the enemy is speaking very loud. It's louder than the voice of God. But only those who pay attention will understand the voice of the Spirit. Biafra is spirit and is calling on her people. Our leader in his last broadcast, Morrissey will develop a vaccine. I will not agree he developed a vaccine. He went back to his root and bring the medicine, the root. But they won't patronize him. They are going to buy poison from China and they are going to kill us. Everybody wake up and watch. Honestly, I can assure you that we are all seeing more of dead body in the television and social media than in our environment. But am I telling you there is no coronavirus? Am I telling you there is no 5G network? I am telling you to open your eye. Be vigilant. Be sober. Be watchful. Because the days are evil. If we must die, let us choose how we will die. Yes, Nigeria is there telling you what to do and what not to do. Did they care for you? But the truth remains that until they allow Biafrans to go, Nigeria